What's up, everybody? We are the Dagon Dogs, and this is Spelunky Saturdays with Spelunky. I'm Ariel. Let's begin. If you watched the last episode of this, you know how that turned out. It wasn't very good. We made our way all the way down to hell, got to Yama, and then made some very dumb decisions. And now we're paying for it again. Game audio just a little too high for my tastes starting out, but I'll never learn. It is kind of satisfying blowing up those boxes, even though it's a huge health hazard in this game. But I do it almost every time I have the opportunity, just because you never know what might be hiding within, unless you have like the glasses or whatever. Okay, nothing going on here. Feeling a little bit more confident today in terms of my abilities in this game. Let's see how unfounded I could be in that anticipation. What am I even saying? Already slipping off the tongue. I have no idea what the hell's coming out of my mouth. Just filling the dead air for a game that is several years old and that people probably don't care about anymore. Or those that do have already played this game to death. Don't need some amateur like me talking to them about it, because they know how great it is. But if you are watching this, you've never seen Spelunky before, and you're enjoying watching my my fumbling and failings, thanks very much. Like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. I don't really care. I don't care at all. Ah, you got nothing. It's like my least favorite store. Like this. Like, you can live without any of those things. Like, the boots are the most useful thing that he has there. Blech. Hate that store. Sucks. Alright, what we got? Ooh, do. Thank you, little pug, for killing the vermin that lay within. Let's go. Grab skeleton's head. Skull, rather. Skeleton's head. Always carry something into the next level, because you never know if a trap will need to be sprung. Like right here. God damn it. Just gotta waste our resources, I guess. Son of a bitch. Well. Oh man, that could have ended tragically. It still can, all things considered. Alright. Doing okay so far. Now we're not. Get a little overzealous in this game, and it punishes you for it real hard. And I never learn. Never learn. Alright. Don't know where the key is yet. So let's go ahead and throw that down there, because we're gonna need to get it eventually. And if we can't find it, we can't find it, but let's go ahead and grab our pug friend here. And do the dirty deed. Sacrifice. Spring shoes. Not my favorite upgrade. I've seen some video play where people actually talked about how the spring shoes were probably the worst thing you could get because of the fact that it kind of screws with the physics of your character so much that, like, what you are accustomed to in terms of how high you can jump and everything. Since a lot of Spelunky and getting better at it requires like just kind of mastering movement and being able to judge gaps that you can and can't make, it kind of screws with what everybody can do and makes it a lot harder to kind of roll through the whole game quickly. I have no idea where the key is. I think I may have to blast through something here. Is it on that side? I don't see it there. Must be up at the top. I don't have enough of those to get through, I don't think. Well, let's just grab this. And piss off Kali. Why'd I do that? I don't know, I just felt like it. If I can't get the key and the stuff necessary to find the black market, we have a very small chance of making it there. And even if we do, will it be worth it? Who knows? There is the possibility of just finding it outright. It's probably the only thing that you can get that's like the secret or whatever. The secret path to Yama. Damn it. You dick. Trying to appease Kali here. Kali, Kalu, Kalay. Alright, I guess we'll just go that way then. Yeah, the black market is something that you can find, whereas everything else, you have to get the item that leads up to it. So, in order to get into Hell, you need to get the Book of the Dead, and that can only be achieved through going to the City of Gold, which you need Anubis's staff to get. And if you don't have Anubis's staff, you can only get that if you've gotten the Egyptian king's head. It's just a hat? I feel like there's a certain term for it. Again, I'm looking real dumb right now, but I can't remember if there's an official term for the crown, I guess. Is it a crown? I don't know. Anyways, you get that in the black market, and you need that in order to get Anubis's staff. So, there's a lot of things at play in Spelunky in your path to greatness. And unless you can just sort of chance it and find the black market entrance, kind of screwed. So since we didn't get the key, we're not going to do it anyway. Let's make it interesting, if we can. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, I don't want to use my freaking rope. I guess I'll use my rope. What am I doing? There we go. Let's do a worm run. And quickly die. There we go. That'll be better. Not hanging on by a thread anymore. Do I have to drop them? Maybe I do. There we go. Anyways, you gotta use yourself as bait. Or your little pug friend in order to gain entry. One of the weirdest songs in the game right here. It's also a very tough environment. Because of those things. So we're probably not gonna make it through this. But we'll see. Whoop, 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 whoop. As you can see, haven't played this level very much. Okay. Yeah, these levels are real tough, partially because of these little square bits. Damn it, stupid bat. Because if you get stuck in the pathway of those things, it can really ruin your day. Okay. You're pretty much instantly dead. But one of the rewards of coming here is that little blade down on the left side there. Let's just go ahead and blow that up. And then wait for those things to respawn. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that stomach acid stuff. And we got the tooth. This is the most powerful melee weapon in the game. Pretty much it's like a one-hit kill for most enemies. Let's just blow all the shit up. How we doing here? Probably gonna get ghosted here pretty soon. Though I've never actually lived long enough in this place to see if there is a ghost here. I hear you, little pug. I'm trying to get out of here. I swear. If we can make it. Got it. I kind of forgot that the melee weapon actually replaces the whip effectively. It's ooh, man, that is a rough spot to be. All right, let's see if I can just kill these things. Yeah, there we go. All right, we made it. We made it through the worm. It's like the first time I've done that in a long time. It's a rough level. And now I don't really care what happens. Because let's be real about this. I got 2 health. Very slim chances of finding the black market. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a spaceship run too while we're at it. Ugh. Ah, man. I thought I was going to make it down there without that popping off, but I was wrong. Oof. Just cuts them into meat chunks. I guess we'll get this and this. No need to piss off the shopkeeper. No black market. It's one less thing to worry about, right? And we got the gloves, so we might be able to make it through the caves. We'll see. See what happens. Whoop, whoop. Nope. Never mind. All right. Let's do one more run. Because that was already halfway through this whole thing. And now I got to get used to not having those spring shoes anymore. You get used to it so quickly in this game because you kind of have to if you want to survive. And so I was already getting used to the feel of the big jumps that I could make with those spring shoes, but give me that. There and gone. Back to normal. Is there anything up there that I'm missing? Nope. Nothing of real significance. Why do I like Spelunky so much? I think it's just the fact that I keep fucking up real hard like that. I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with just the whole part of learning the game properly, and it's the same thing with Dark Souls and how like you have to get better at the game. There's like some muscle memory involved. There's certain amount of skill that's required in order to proceed in Spelunky due to its difficulty. And I think just the mechanics built around the game really kind of lend themselves to making sure that you figure out how to play to get better and to, you know, be more consistent in your abilities. And it's kind of full of a lot of little secrets and quirks about it that provide alternate goals. Like I was talking about the trophies or achievements in games like Dark Souls, and how trophies and achievements for me used to be like this way of extending gameplay for games that I may have like completed in some way or another, or decided to move on, and it kind of breathed a bit of new life into the experience. So with Spelunky, it kind of has a lot of its own sort of goals and missions that you could give yourself. Let's go ahead and get the compass and a bomb. Another bomb. Make sure we don't hit anything, because that'll piss off the shopkeep. With, like, you know, the worm run, for instance, that we just did, gave me a new goal of kind of like, all right, let's go through this. Let's try and get that item that I've never gotten on PC anyway, and see if we can make it out of the worm. Or there's the spaceship area with all the alien stuff going on. You can get the big ass gun that's in there, the noisy cricket. Blast your way through a fair amount of the levels afterwards. So there's a lot of variety already just with the procedural generation of levels in this game. And once you kind of see the pattern and how these levels are made and created every time, you sort of see how you could get better at it, so it's not completely random. You're not just completely screwed over in how everything works out. And I mean, I've already beaten this game on my PS3, beaten Yama and everything, and went through a fair amount of the trials in that game. And I think, like, the difficulty that is inherent with it, like, even people who are really good at Spelunky are still likely to make a big mistake, and they're still going to groan when they encounter one of those dark levels or whatever. So it's like, even as you get better, there's still kind of new ways to experience and to learn what kind of makes this game special. I know that some people have more than gotten over it, but I think it is a fantastic game. Well deserving of some recognition and continued play, because I enjoy it. It's just kind of one of those things where I feel like I can more or less, I don't know, I'm rambling right now because I'm distracted as usual, but it's one of those games where I feel like a fair amount of the experience to be had can end up being extremely satisfying. Like, just winning it again and again, because of the fact that it's so difficult, just makes the game that much more interesting time after time. I'm gonna stop rambling about Spelunky because it's obviously not working, and I'm thinking too much while I'm doing all this crap, so blah blah blah. Spelunky's a good game. You should play it / buy it if you get the chance. It's on Steam. It's on most consoles, as far as I know. I'm not sure if it's on the current generation of consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One, but well worth your time. Why do I have 10 text messages coming in? Because they're all from my band members. Hounds of Innsmouth, check us out if you're into death metal. They're all trying to coordinate practice right now, because it'll be the first time that we might have practice in over 6 months. The rest of our practices have all been just shows without a studio space to practice in, so trying to organize that. Good luck. I'm surprised that anyone is actually awake right now, because, let's be honest, I'm with a bunch of death metal band members. It's not like those guys ever sleep in past 1 in the afternoon, right? I don't know how I didn't get hit by that bubble there. Whew, whew. Freaking tiki traps. Get rid of that guy. Yep. Thanks for giving me the shoes. I mean, it's just, they're not great. I don't like them. But they're certainly not the worst. Freaking monkeys. Whew. Made it through. Okay. And we did do have a chance of getting to the black market. We'll see. Of all the various traps of the idol, that's probably the easiest one to get through. Okay. I think the black market entrance is right underneath Kali's altar. And that is fucked up. That is a fucked up thing. This game is an asshole. Asshole. Wow. That was the douchiest thing you could ever do, Spelunky. You already saw what happens. Monkey. Gonna sacrifice you on the altar? Well, you're gonna kill yourself, so. What do? I piss off Kali, obviously. Well, or die. Just die. So that's gonna do it. I don't know what I was doing in these last couple sessions here. Let's just watch this monkey poop gems out over and over again, because that's always funny. Something hit me hard in the head. No, it was a sticky spike trap, my friend. You got stabbed. Eviscerated. Anyways, that's going to do it for Spelunky Saturdays this week. Thanks everybody so much for watching. If you did watch it and enjoy it, do all the YouTube stuff. Like, dislike, subscribe, share, all that shit. Or not. Just watch the videos. That's fine too. And of course, you can check out dagondogs.com, where I post these videos as well as reviews for movies, video games, music, whatever else I feel like talking about. I ramble a lot on that too. And, as I mentioned before, I am in a metal band called Hounds of Innsmouth. Like Shadow over Innsmouth. Check us out at houndsofinnsmouth.com or on Facebook. If you're into death metal, come to a show near you. We're not probably if you're anywhere from outside the Bay Area, but if you start liking us out there, we might try to make a road trip of sorts, tour around the U.S., maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Check us out. Let us know what you think. Mariel from the Dagon Dogs. See you guys next time. Bye.